Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're unpacking what's essentially a modern survival guide, the Stoic art of navigating difficult relationships. Listen, if you've ever found yourself, mentally replaying some incredibly frustrating conversation for days on end, well, you are absolutely in the right place. We're going to look at how to use Stoicism, not as some dusty, abstract ancient history, but as a highly tactical, everyday toolkit for taking back your mental clarity.
Okay, let's dive into this. I want you to take just a second right now and really picture them. Who is literally the most difficult person in your life right now? Maybe it's that micromanaging boss who constantly sends those passive-aggressive emails at 11 p.m. Or, a family member who treats literally every single conversation like it's a competitive debate. Or maybe it's just that neighbor who seems absolutely determined to ruin your morning. Get their face clearly in your mind right now. Do you have it? Good. Because everything we're about to cover applies directly to them.
Section 1. The difficult people problem. Because, let's face it, this is a universal pain point we literally all share.
We all deal with this stuff, right? From workplace friction and holiday dinner drama to, that one person completely oblivious to the fact that they're blocking the entire grocery store aisle. But here's the thing. The absolute heaviest burden of this stress, it doesn't actually come from what these people do. No, it comes entirely from our own reactions. When we hit this friction, our totally unexamined instinct is usually to just fight back or relentlessly obsess over it. And those knee-jerk reactions, they basically just take our own emotional remote control and hand it directly over to someone else's bad behavior. It's a recipe for disaster.
Section 2. The Stoic relationship mindset. This is our clear, grounded way out.
So, what actually is the way out? Well, the Stoic art is a mindset focused strictly on navigating exactly what we can control and actively protecting our peace. Now, let's be incredibly clear here, okay? Embracing this isn't about being cold or robotic or just completely suppressing your feelings. Not at all. It's about deeply recognizing that while you absolutely cannot control the absolute chaos someone else brings into a room, you have this unshakable authority over how you respond to it.
And this brilliantly illustrates the stark dissonance between the two approaches. Just look at the standard reaction on the left. Getting angry, constantly ruminating, and desperately trying to force someone to change into someone they are not. It's just exhausting, right? And it gives all your power away. But then, look at the Stoic reaction on the right, turning inward, protecting your peace and focusing purely on your own integrity. The Stoic realizes, fairly quickly, that trying to change a difficult person is just a massive waste of energy. Actually, scratch that, it's a guaranteed way to drive yourself crazy. Managing yourself, that is where the real victory lies.
Section 3, how to deal practically. So, the crucial point is, how do we actually do this? Let's get into some highly actionable steps.
Because let's be honest, a philosophy isn't really useful at all unless you can deploy it when your blood pressure is literally spiking. So, let's look at a concrete 4-step procedure for your very next toxic encounter. Step 1. Recognize the difficult behavior objectively. Just see it for what it is, without getting totally swept up in the emotion. Step 2. Pause. Now, this is definitely the hardest part, for sure. But that split second right before you snap back, that is exactly where your freedom lives. It completely breaks the circuit. Step 3. Focus inward. Ask yourself, okay, what is the most honorable way for me to handle this right now? And finally, step 4. Protect your peace. Make the active, conscious choice not to let their negativity infect your mind long after the interaction actually ends.
Which brings us right back to our foundational text, Stoicism and Relationships, How to Deal with Difficult People. This really encapsulates the whole ultimate goal of our explainer today. Your relationships do not have to be perfect for you to be perfectly okay. Dealing with difficult people isn't about defeating them in some grand argument. No, it's about defeating the frustration they cause within you. And wow, that is the profound realization of the Stoic mindset. It's a real game changer.
So, as we wrap up, I really want to leave you with a final provocative thought. Think back to that specific person you pictured right at the start of this. Got him? Now ask yourself, is that person actually the root of your problem? Or is your reaction the only thing that truly matters? Just imagine, for a second, how your daily stress levels could completely change if you shifted your focus entirely to your own response. Pretty wild to think about, right? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and hey, good luck out there protecting your peace.